Thanks for joining me today. It's Amy back with another golden nugget to a happier life. And today my question for you is, why can't life just be all about me? Do you ever wonder about that? I mean, we have self-love and self-care and nurturing and filling our bucket, and is that all good? Abso-stinkin-lutely it is. We totally need to focus on us and fill our bucket before we can help others. But then what do we do once that bucket's full? Do we let it spill out onto other people and help them? Do we turn around and fill their bucket? Maybe. Like, how do we make this world a better place? It's people loving people, right? That's a Garth Brooks song, I think. People loving people. So I heard a quote the other day that when we lean over to help someone else, we're at our strongest. We totally are. When we're helping other people, we're not worried about all of our problems and all of our issues. And sometimes we fill our buckets or we work on our self-care and self-nurturing, but you can only get so many pedicures and manicures a week, right? So we need to focus on helping others and being a better friend. So how do we do that? What makes someone lovable to us? Do you have a list? Like, what would be on that list to make someone more lovable? Is it honest, or that they're beautiful, or that they're funny, that they're kind, maybe sweet, maybe a good baker so they can make me brownies when I'm sad? Like, what does that list look like for you? What kind of things make someone lovable to us? Well, here's your golden nugget for today. I'm going to tell you what makes somebody lovable for us. Are you ready? It's that we decide to love them. That's all. There's only one little box to check off on the list. They make us, that we decide to love them. That's it. And sometimes that's hard. I know what you're saying. I've been there. Had people hurt me, put me down, say mean things. But if we decide to love someone, then we love them through all of that. If we only loved someone because they were honest all the time, or faithful all the time, or kind all the time, my list would be super short of my people in my world. So once we decide to love them, well then, that's how they're lovable. Now this takes practice, right? This is work. We gotta do the work. So today, I want you to choose one person in your life, just one, that you would like to be closer to, that you would like to connect with better, that you would like a friendship with to be better. Take that person and find one thing that you like about them and write it on a piece of paper. And then say out loud that you love that person. So let me tell you an experience I had about this. A long time ago, I had a little 18-month-old daughter, and I was struggling with her. Like, I was struggling to connect. I was struggling to like her. I didn't really love to be with her. She was adorable, don't get me wrong, but she was a pill. She was stubborn and she was hard to deal with. And I found myself kind of thinking just bad ways about her. And one of my clients said, hey, this is how you get back connected with her. You write down something every day for 7 days in a row that you like about her, and then say out loud each day, I love her. So I'll be honest. At first, the only thing I could think of that I liked about her was her hair. She had beautiful hair. And I know that makes me sound like a monster, but I wasn't. I was just someone struggling to connect with their kid. Have you ever been there? Because I have. And I did it. And at the end of 7 days, I found myself only looking for the good things in her because I knew I had to find them to write them down. And it created this habit that I was only seeing the good. And what if we only saw the good? It's easier to love them, right? So that connection was made. There was another time I used this technique I'd like to share with you. It was with my husband. I kind of had a little play group and little groupie moms, and we got together and we did what you call husband bashing. And it was like we one-upped each other on who had the worst husband, and we would just say all the negative things about our husbands, and this is so dangerous. Like, I was in a bad place. I could hardly stand to be with him. All I saw was the bad in him. I was ready to pack my bags and throw the towel in. Now, thank goodness I have a very patient, wonderful husband, and I remembered this technique. So I started, and I got a piece of paper, and I wrote down something that I liked about him. And I'll be honest, it started small. I don't remember, but I remember it being something small. And it took a little longer than 7 days because it had gotten to a pretty low point for me. But it worked. And every day I said to myself and the air, not to him, because you don't want to take your negative energy or your not liking them and push it on them. So I said it to the air. I said, I love him. And then I said the thing that I liked about him. And pretty soon, all I could see was the good. All I could see was the good. It was a great habit to have. Now, here's a couple bonuses. Once you've got to the point of that you're not just writing, I love your toenails, but you're writing, I love your heart, write it down on a piece of paper and put it somewhere they can see it. Like, what could that do for your connection if they saw how you felt and then your love was just coming out in all these good things? Try that and see how that works for you. It's awesome. Now, some of you might be saying, Amy, I can't think of anything I like about them. It's too hard. They've hurt me. I'm too far gone. Well, I hope that's not true because I don't think it ever is. And if you can't think of anything good for them, I have a suggestion. Get on your knees and pray to your God. Pray to Heavenly Father and ask Him to show you the good in that person because that's all He sees in us is the good. And all He asks is for a willing mind and an open heart, and He can do the rest. So it's never too far gone. If you want to connect with somebody and you want a better friendship, you want to be a better friend, a better husband, a better wife, a better mother, try it. Try it today. And even if your relationship isn't awful and you don't hate that person, you just want it to be stronger, focusing on the good totally works. So write it down. Try it for 7 days. Write something good, something different each day, and say out loud that you love them to the air and see how it works. And once you're past that, try putting little notes where they're going to see them in their lunchbox or maybe on the mirror, the bathroom mirror, wherever they're going to see it. So I hope this golden nugget works for you like it did for me because it changed my life. And I'm so happy I'm able to share it with you. So have a fabulous day.